Welcome to week 10 of Tyler's Trending Tuesdays. It's kind of crazy that even with a week or two off from Trending Tuesdays, we're already on week 10. Now, time is flying by, but also feeling slow at the same time. And things continue to change on a daily basis. We are constantly walking into a day of unknown every morning, but for us to know where we are headed, we have to base our next steps on the facts. So this week, we have some updates in education, what is going to happen to The Office, not that fantastic show with Steve Carell that we all love very much, but our office buildings, the conference rooms we used to meet in, the huddle spaces where we worked with coworkers. What's the future for them? And the ongoing debate of work from home or being back in the office. So let's get started and kick it off with education. As of August 1st, 19 of the nation's 25 largest school districts in the country will be starting remotely. That is affecting over 3 million students. Teachers' unions, on the other hand, are not happy with schools that have not made the decision to work remotely yet and feel that it's unfair for them to be put at risk while this virus is still being handled. I completely agree with that. I understand that, and you want some consistency and knowledge of what the future is going to look like for you as a teacher or even a student, whether it be K through 12 or higher education. Now, what does that mean for us? What does that mean for the AV industry? That means a lot of things. And one of the biggest things is that we are going to continue to see an uptick in educational revenue all around. Wireless mics, Bluetooth speakerphones, all-in-one video camera soundbars, work-from-home cameras, and bundles galore. Schools are getting more funding to arm their teachers and students with the type of equipment that is needed to have remote learning functional and efficient. This is a big positive for the AV industry and for the unified communications industry as well. We are going to continuously see more and more purchases by higher education and K through 12 because virtual learning is here for a little bit. And for the schools that do plan on opening up, I hope that you are prepared in case you have to close and have the hardware and the solutions to arm your forces and your teachers and your students to make sure that education can still continue. Now, next, future of offices. First and foremost, we all know as individuals, people will not be going back to the office unless they feel safe and that full distancing guidelines are being followed. If that is in the first step, then nobody will feel comfortable back at the office. Now that brings me to some great points that I found in a Steelcase article. First, talking about the problems, right? Physical distancing, circulation patterns, and spatial context. Now, when I was reading the article, my first question was, how do we tackle these problems? Well, Steelcase put that down there for us with these new design strategies based on density, geometry, and division. Density, focusing on reducing the number of people within that 6-foot radius for space requirements. Geometry, changing the arrangement of furniture to maximize distance and minimize face-to-face interaction. And division, by adding screens, panels, or barriers between people and pathways. And also, a big thing will be constructing different directions in folks for office spaces for people to be walking through. As we saw, many supermarkets made one-ways for different aisles. I think that offices might have to take that approach as well. Other things that companies can look into using is the outdoor spaces, much like restaurants have done, using AV and UC hardware that is either mobile and scalable or both. Putting equipment on carts with PPE to clean after using, and using contactless technology for entering the building and for meetings. Now for offices, it won't be an easy fix, but a positive is that Yamaha UC has plug-and-play solutions that can tackle all these problems while making a conference easy to set up. Visit our site for more on that. And last but not least for today's Trending Tuesday is our work from home or back to office debate. We have all probably seen that big guy Google will keep its employees working remote for at least another year. That's July 2021. Many corporations followed suit with work from home until the end of this year, And the companies that's had start dates for setting a certain capacity of people going back to the office, those dates keep getting pushed back and the office multiple times. Now, is it because they're not prepared or the employees don't want to come back? A bit of both, I would say. But numbers show if companies follow the guidelines at a specific capacity, employees want to return to work. The face-to-face interaction, even at 6 feet apart, is needed to keep our sanity alive. People are becoming fatigued. They miss out on the water cooler talk, but mainly you need a change of pace, scenery, something other than that same desk or couch that we've been at for the past 4 months. I could say, now that I've been in the office 2 out of the past 5 business days, it's a great change of pace. I followed guidelines, cleaning procedures, temperatures getting taken, getting into the building, cleaning anything that I utilized. It's very, very simple if we all take the right precautions. Even though we have the technology to virtually collaborate, in some industries you are going to need to face for certain projects, and that part is important. So this debate will always be up. Work from home, back in the office. I think it's a little bit of both, and the office will become more of a destination for people to get to take a break from being at home. And I'm fine by that. I've enjoyed the couple days that I've been at the office here, and it's been a great change of pace. So that is it. We might be living in a day-to-day unknown, but if we continue to work together, adapt to what is needed in the now, and create products to help for the future, then our industry will continue to rise, and that is something exciting to look forward to. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks for tuning in to this week's Trending Tuesdays. Make it a great day.